Hey guys, it's Rak, and welcome back to my Let's Play. In today's episode, we are going to finally get started on the entrance to our evil lair. I know we've been talking about it for a while. We've done some really awesome stuff in the meantime, but I think we're just going to work on the entranceway today. This is one of those projects that's going to be a multi-tiered project. A lot of work will, this is going to be a lot of future episodes will be taking place near this place because I think we're going to hopefully have the potential to make a really cool place. I've picked out right over here. See, I've started filling in the wall a little bit more because I do want this to be a little bit of a sheer cliff. I have not finished it yet, but for what we need, I'm just gonna fill in a little bit more for just to cover what we need for today. See, I'm gonna fill in all this part here so we can eventually build in it. I just want to go a little bit higher. And what we're going to do today is we're going to do our entranceway, but it's going to be a little bit of a beta test. We're going to make it totally out of cobble just because it's the easiest thing to make it out of. So it's not going to be our final decorated plate piece, but I do want to just, because there's a little bit of redstone involved, there's a little bit of testing that needs to be done. So I wanted this episode just to get the foundations down so you guys can see what I have in mind, and we'll be able to figure out exactly where we're going to be going from here. I did sort of test this design in a creative mode really quick, just to see if what I wanted to do was possible. It is possible, which is the good news, but I'm a little bit of a noob when it comes to redstone, especially when I have to go up. I can go like sideways, sort of like on my farms where you don't really have to go up and down levels. Because I know there's efficient ways to use redstone torches for that, but I'm kind of bad at it. So we're gonna see what we can do today. So the first things first for the entrance in is the walkway. The walkway is going to be crossing the river. Just like at every good lair, you got to cross a bridge of some sort to get across. So let's go ahead and let's put up our bridge. I think the bridge is going to be 4 wide. In fact, yeah, 4 wide is probably going to be what I'm looking to do. I like it. And we're going to, again, all of the materials are probably going to change. It's just for now. Let's get the bridge done so we can have a working surface. Now what I want to do is, let's actually connect the bridge all the way to this next level here. Perfect. Okay, so we've got the bridge across, which is good. Now what I want to do is I want to create pillars on this bridge, but I don't want them to be part of the walkway. I want to be off to the side a little bit. And then we're going to create a roof to our bridge. I arbitrarily picked that high. I think that'll actually be a good height. I can reach it from the bottom. We go all the way to the wall. Oop, not there. Alright. And this is let's get the roof going. And this is going to be good. This is definitely good. One thing I want to do now, because I know I'm going to forget, before we get too far along on this, is I want to torch up the roof. Because I know, like, I'll remember to torch up down there where I'm working, but I will not remember to torch up the roof, and that's going to be a problem. I also want the roof, let's do it like this, at least for now. These torches aren't permanent again. I want the middle of the roof to be one higher than the sides. Depending on how well this goes, we can always expand this bridge even further out. I could dig out, that shoreline. We can cut it, You see, like over there, we can almost cut the shore all the way across that way if we really like the way this works. Again, it's a long project, but this is going to be one of our big projects going forward, so it's probably worth it to make this as awesome as possible. I hope I have enough cobble on me for a minute. I was holding shift. Why does that happen? So let's put another pillar here, and we can put a pillar here. So let's just mark off where the pillars are going to go. And again, this will all be subject to change. Okay. The key for what I want to do first is I just needed to get this like first part of the roof going. so that we can work on the difficult part of what I want to do. So we're gonna put another pillar. Okay, so let's say, right, so this is, let's say, gonna be our doorway in. I think eventually what I'm gonna do is, oh, I don't have another pick. Eventually what I want to do is, I'll just break this one while I tell you, is this is gonna be a piston door, which is gonna be, I think, mighty awesome. This is definitely gonna be blocked off here so that you can get in the size you're gonna need to walk down the walkway. And what I want to do is, I need to go get a pick. I want this to be, do I have stuff on me? Yeah, I'll just make it right here. Perfect. I want this to be almost like the door's like going to be behind a waterfall. I really, really, really love the way those look, and I'm going to try and pull it off. So let's do this. So what I'm going to do first and foremost is, I think the waterfall's going to fall here. What I want to do is I'm going to take 2 half slabs, put them in here, and these right here, this is going to be open. I don't know. Actually, you know what? It's got to be here. It's got to be against the wall. It's going to be here. Let's take these away. Let's take off the half slabs. My half slabs are going to go here and here. My regular slabs go here and here. And let's go and see if we can... This pillar's going to be on the outside, right here. Perfect. And we're going to see if we can figure out exactly what I need to do. I've done some testing, and this should work, but let's see if we can figure it out on camera as opposed to me going off camera for this part, because part of me thinks I am what, I am going to go off camera because I forgot the pistons, which we definitely need. So I'll be right back, and yeah. Alright guys, I'm back. I finally got the stuff I needed. Remember the pistons and the repeaters, you know, stuff like that. Stuff I'm not used to using, which is why I keep forgetting it. Alright, so here's what my plan is. Let me see if I can get these pistons in the right way. 1 and beautiful. Alright, so plan number 1 is to get these pistons, and now let's see if I can figure out a way. I think this is actually having to be closed this way. So maybe I think I'm actually gonna move these pillars in. Maybe I'll have them like that. I'll actually close off this field a little bit, but I don't know if that's a bad thing. So we'll see. So what I want to do is, I want to stick a lever here, and I want it connecting to the pistons behind this. So I'm going to give this a shot. I want to cover this up like so. And I'm going to give this a shot and see if we can figure this out. So I think that lever being here, redstone here, should light up. So let's click the lever. Yeah, redstone activated. Beautiful. Now, I'm a redstone noob. I know that there's a way I can use redstone torches in this, so I'm going to play around with it. So let's say I want to go, let's put redstone, regular redstone here. I want to go up. And so if I place a torch, a redstone torch here, what I think this means, and I don't know. Alright, so if I place the redstone, come on, I don't have time for mobs now. Alright, so if there's a redstone torch here, that means this, yeah, is lit. Maybe I'll do this without even any repeat. I'm going to need at least 1 repeater. But I could probably do this with minimal repeaters. Redstone new mic behind. I'm becoming a redstone professional. 1 and repeater here. I forgot I can't do it while standing on it. No, come on. Repeater here. Extended, extended. What? By doing that, I can now block this wall back off. No exposed redstone. Alright, and now I've closed up that hole. So I flip the switch. Oh, what did I do wrong? Maybe when I close something off. closed it, so it's all lit. So how would this work? I know I ask, well, I'm probably the torch. I don't know how to use torches. So I'm just going to do this the old-fashioned way where I'm a noob. It's actually pretty easy anyway, but I was hoping to use torches. So this goes there. This gets covered up. It's covered. Oh, can't do that. So this is why this no. That's why this pillar goes here. And beautiful. Now, if I can actually get back up and we can test and see if I did this correctly. Right now it's closed. Flick the lever. Open. Alright, so now you ask, why am I doing that? Well, here's why. Let's just get back up on top for a minute. I hear creeper. No time for this. I'm scared of this noise. I hope you guys can hear it. He was like suffocating in a wall or something, or drowning or something. Okay, so the reason that I want to do this is as follows. I'm taking this hole here, and we're putting water in it. Oh, come on. Break, break, break. Water flows off the sides, not interrupting me, but when I flick the switch, boom. Alright, so this is how it's going to look most of the time. And when we come across our bridge and we're ready to go home, we flick our switch, boom, water descends, and that hopefully at the same time I'll be able to wire, that'll open up our piston doors and into our home, which will be this way into the mountainside. I know it's hard to really get a good sense right now because it's literally just opening up into a hole in the wall, but this is the design that I'm looking for. Now I want to finish up this bridge because this is just the entranceway for today. I think we are going to keep the pillars inside as well, and I'll show you why in a minute. I definitely should have brought more buckets. Stupid of me. There's water here, which is great, but more buckets would have been nice. What I'm going to do... Oop, that doesn't go there. Alright, let's finish the roof here so that I can show you exactly what I want to do in the entranceway. Alright, let's say it's to there. Let's extend these pillars. Alright. And let's just use some cobble here to get up on the roof real quick. Alright, now you might be wondering why I'm doing this with these here. And this is why. First and foremost, because I'm running out of cobble. First and foremost, I'm going to do as follows. I had that block in the way when I placed this block. I want this to go away. First, we're going to replace it. Once that water disappears, beautiful. Alright, hole's open, which is what I want. Flows down, it should just go in the hole, nothing else should happen. Okay, we're in good shape. Let's build ourselves. We're gonna need to keep going back up, so let's build ourselves a little stairs. Alright. Let's pillar back up to here. Place our second water piece. Beautiful. Okay, so now the water's in correctly. It's not going to be distorted by any blocks. It's not going to. It's literally just going to go where it's supposed to go. Okay, roof is, all the way good. So now let's go down. Let's flick the switch, and I want to see exactly where the water flow goes. The reason that this pillar's here is to protect the redstone wiring behind it. I could have gone. I could have gone with the redstone wiring back here in this block, but I didn't want this open as we walk in, so it is going to go off to the side. So because of that, let's just make it uniform. And again, all of these blocks that I'm using just cobble for now. It is subject to change. But let's do this. Let's grab water for myself, always to have it. So let's flick the switch and see what the water outline looks like. So this is actually one of the cool things about water. right? When I placed it in, let me torch so you can see, because it is getting darker. When I placed the water in the hole, it literally just came in the hole. That was it, right? So you would think when I close the hole up by hitting the lever here, it should just come back down and all this water flowing down the sides should disappear. Instead, what happens is the water will flow down the middle, but the sides will continue to pour over. I don't know why that is, but it's something that I learned about water when I was designing this, and it's pretty interesting. Oh, I forgot to torch the top of this, but I'm still here. Okay. What I'm going to do now, and why I wanted more buckets, is I actually want water to flow over the whole top. And as I get more and more, and obviously you can imagine in creative, this was a tiny bit easier. Right, so we're going to put water here, and in theory, as I place water in each one of these blocks, it'll just flow off the edge this way, or if on this block, off the edge this way, because it's always looking to go, you know, direction. So let's get a move on, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut right here until I've just put a couple more water blocks on. I'll probably cut back when we get closing to the end, because so you can see what it's starting to look like at the end. But I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I actually decided to work smarter than I was. I put a little infinite water source here so I could stay up. I worked my way this way. But you see how when I place this block, for instance, you see how nicely it behaves? It just flows right off the edge. I actually have a clear spot here. There was a creeper there, so the water's messed up. I'm going to fix that because I'm OCD. But yeah, so I just want to... We're getting close to the end here of this, what it looks like, and then we're gonna jump off. We're gonna walk down the tunnel. I'm gonna show you what it's gonna look like. I think it's gonna look pretty cool. What I do want to know from you guys is, material-wise, what do you think that this structure should be built out of? It's cobble right now, but as I told you, totally subject to change. I was thinking something. I think I want to use some stone bricks for this, maybe some regular smooth stone, maybe a combination of half slabs as folded blocks. So let's do this. Almost done. Let's put this one here. We're gonna leave that there for now, because God knows I'm gonna probably need it again. Let's head up inside. Let's release our door so we can get our water to flow over the edge like it's going to eventually. Let's open up our pathway. And if you look, I think this actually, then let's take down our stairs. It's a good thing we had these stairs not connected, because I got attacked by like zombies and creepers in the middle of the night, and I gave them a path up, but then they had to jump, and as you all know, they're not very good at jumping. So this will be, I'm not sure what I want to do in the front. I don't really like the way this looks. I'm probably going to change this somehow. I'm not sure yet. But the actual walkway part, let's see, we stick some torches up in here. I think this looks fantastic. I really do. I really like. I might take down these pillars, but I think they're actually pretty nice. And yeah, like the water really makes a nice barrier. But we can still look, if we really want to, for functionality, we can still go in the sides. But I think it pretty much, and that's why I wanted it. I was wondering, like, why did I have it too deep? That's why. I don't like the water drips. And this actually is probably, I think this is actually good anyway. It helps close it off. Alright. Let's just do one more layer here. This way no water drips. Alright, and and here we are. So this is the entrance into our eventual base, or lair, or whatever you want to call it. This was this was one of the real reasons I wanted this type of cliffside, mountainside, is I wanted to be able to build something like this. I thought across a water, river, like just awesome. So this is I'm probably gonna be ending the episode shortly, but I wanted we've been talking about starting this base for so long. I learned something today that I'm unhappy about. Original plan was if we could put a half slab in here, like this. But as you can see, the water then flows over the edge, which I don't know why that happens. And I probably just mess up all the water again for now, so I'm gonna have to redo this. Because every once in a while, once the water's in, it is in. It is like impossible to get out. I don't know why, but that's just the way the water works. So now I'll take this off and it won't come back. But for some reason, when I put these slabs down, I thought that this would work. That when I open it up, now the water will stay in, but as you can see, it flows out, so it's not going to work. If you guys have any solution, I had another small idea of what to do here. Is I was thinking of if I went like this and I put, oh, come on, it's all you see, like once the water connects, it's impossible. Ridiculous. Water is really ridiculous sometimes. So what I was thinking is, and I don't know how I would wire it, but if I can actually put a piston here and a piston here that will push up a block as I hit the lever. So let's say as I hit the lever to make the water flow stop. Right, the water's flowing down like this. Good. And as I push the lever down, block will actually pop up and end up like this, so it'll give me a walkway through. The problem that I'm having with it in the test world, and maybe you guys know redstone way better than me because I'm pretty bad at it, is as the water is dissipating, right, so the water comes down, as the water is dissipating now, it actually takes 3 or 4, maybe 5 seconds before the water actually hits down here. And if the piston would push up these blocks when I hit the switch, that water will actually then get shoved into the base this way and onto the ledge this way, which I don't want to happen. So I need to find a way to delay the flicking of this switch to pushing up these pistons. And the only thing that I can think of would be a redstone loop in some sort, repeater loop, but I'm really bad at repeaters and I'm not sure exactly how it works. So I think that's what I'm going to try off camera, and maybe I'll put that in a future episode. But if you guys have any idea if that'll actually work, and you know that it will, let me know in the comments, because I think that'll be a really good solution to not having to now jump the gap into our home. So I'm going to end the episode here. I think it's functioning nicely. I think it works. It does everything we want it to do. A nice little waterfall. Again, I'm eventually going to have a piston wall door here. So this will be closed off until we hit the switch. I'd like to have a piston be able to push up this into a walkway, because and by the time this water dissipates, we'll be able to enter into our brand new lair. I want to thank you guys for watching, putting up with me for this many episodes to get to this point. This is something I think I talked about in our very first episode of what we were looking for. And if you have any ideas on the design, again, let me know. And please, like if you like this, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys later.